I'm going to take this first live. This is my first live. If you are new in this channel, please try to message me in the comment section. So in this live, I gonna share my experience. How can we learn this language? So as we know that English is a fast and sweet language, and English is a global language also. So we have to take take English as a language, not as a subject, and we have to keep practicing this language on a daily basis so that we can be a fluent speaker, so that we can be also an advanced speaker, right? So first of all, we should treat English as a language, and at the initial stage, if we don't have any speaking partner, so in this case also we have to be very patient. Okay, we have to be very patient. We have to try find out any speaking partner. So if you don't have any speaking partner, so we don't so much worry about it, because today this era is about technology. Okay, so there are many resources available on social platforms like YouTube, Google, and there are so many apps also available. So you can go there and also find many apps also available. You can take Google, you can take the help of Skype application, and there are CB application. There are a lot of application available from where you can connect to each and every one, right? So I am just I also in my initial time also I used to use also Hybro app, and also yes, Fluency app. Okay, and one other application, but right now I cannot remember this time. But nowadays I am using Skype application. Okay, you also can use this Skype application. Okay, I think one is have come. Who has come? Please tell me about yourself something in this comment section so that I can know you. And if you have any questions regarding English speaking, so you can also message me so that I can reply to you. First of all, please tell me, am I audible and am I visible properly or not? Okay, so let's continue our speaking. So, so this is my first life. So I am facing what can I do in this live session, how to see the message section. I am just facing this types of problem, but try to message me. I am trying my level best to answer you. Okay, so let's come to the topic. So today's topic, I think that how can we learn this language effectively and how can we speak this language with confidence. Because so first of all, English is a global language and it's a international language. So you must treat English as a language, not as a subject. Okay, and there are lots of problems, not only for me also, to lots of speakers also, no, lots of co-learners also. First problem is that we don't have speaking partner. Okay, we don't have any speaking partner so that with whom we can speak this language. Okay, so this is first language. And second problem is that we don't have any speaking environment. Okay, because we are living in the non-speaking country. Okay, because English is not our mother tongue. First of all, English is not our mother tongue, it's our second language. And and in the also we are facing a lot of problems while speaking this language, because there are lots of people while trying to speak this language, they are just trying to make fun of you. They're trying to mock at you also. So by this way they will just demotivate you while trying to speak this language. Okay, but we should not give up, because language learning is it's a lifelong journey. Okay, so be it English or Hindi, whatever else, if you don't know, if you don't have any speaking partner, if you don't have any environment, so in that case uh, English is a very challenging task in this case also. So we should not give up, first of all, and we should have a positive mindset. Okay, because what happens that while trying to speak this language, what happens that most of the people, they're trying to make fun of you. Okay, but we should not give up this journey, because it takes a lot of time. Maybe it takes 6 months, it may take also one year also. It's totally up to you. Okay, how much effort you are putting on yourself, it's totally up to you. So so in this regard, I am recommending you, all of you, to that we should not give up this language learning journey. Okay, so first of all, we should have confidence in ourselves. We should have confidence in ourselves, so that by telling you that yes, I can do it, yes, I can speak English. Okay, so everybody is speaking this language, everybody knows this language. So and if a farmer can speak this language, if rickshaw puller can speak this language, so why not I? Okay, so this question always uh, asks you, asks to you. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you that we should have belief in ourselves, we should have trust in ourselves. Okay, and second thing is that we should have positive mindset, and third thing is that we should be determined. Okay, we should be very determined and trying to immerse yourself in this language. Okay, just suppose that how we have learned our mother tongue. We have just try to imagine that we have learned our mother tongue by listening in the initial stage, by listening and by imitating. So the same technique will be applicable to this language. Okay, first of all you have to listen a lot, and you have to also observe the surroundings, and there are lot of speakers, maybe lot of teachers also in your area, so who can speak this language very well. So we have to observe those speakers, those friends who can speak this language, and we have to copy also. We have to try to listen a lot at the initial step, and we have to imitate those speakers also. By this way, we just try to speak. We just to, try to, but in the initial stage, we try to speak little bit small sentence in a chunky way. Okay, chunky way means in a very small sentence, like come here, go there. By this, like we have to speak. Okay, so in the initial stage also there are a lot more mistakes happen also. We can make a lot of mistakes, but it happens also because it's a language. It's not a cup of tea. It will take a time, but we do not give up this language learning journey. Okay, so by this way you will be habituated to listening this language, to speak this language, and we have to absorb, we have to consume this language. Okay, and by this way you will be very good speaker. Okay, so if you have any question, please comment me in the comment section so that I can reply you. And also, dear friends, so we have to keep patience. First of all, I have said it. We have to keep patience because we don't need to hurry. Okay, because it's a language. It's a language and it takes time. Okay, so you have to understand it. And also there are you can know very well because in learning language, any kind of language, be it English, Hindi, Oriya, Sanskrit, it could be any language. There are four pillars of learning any language. They are LSRW: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So, in order to be a very good speaker, in order to be a very fluent speaker, you have to understand these things also, and you have to absorb all these things. Okay, so listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So in my perspective, I would say that we have to there are two things, first of all, very essential. Okay, listening and speaking. First of all, what I have I also used to focus, but in my earlier times before learning this language, I used to focus in also grammar part, writing part. So that's why I was not able to speak properly this language. Okay, so I am just recommending you that you also you should not these types of mistakes. You have to listen a lot, but before that we should learn some basic grammar. Okay, basic grammars means parts of speech, tenses. Tenses play the key role. Okay, maybe there are 70% of speaking comes from tenses and voice change. So you have to learn parts of speech, tenses, and also voice change, also active passive format. You have to you have to understand this. Suppose that a voice change, uh, I am eating rice, rice is being eaten by me. Okay, so by this way, Ram has cleaned the room has been cleaned. Okay, so you have to know the active and passive format, where to use active and where to use passive. Okay, and also modal verbs. You have to know the basic modal verbs, can, could, may, might, shall, should. Okay, and ought to, should. You have to understand the basic concept of how to use these kinds of models in speculation, in asking someone, giving permission to someone. So in order to express ability, also past ability, present ability. So you have to use these kinds of models. Suppose that I can swim, I can dance, I can play cricket well. So in this case also you are going to express your ability, present ability. But if you want to express your past ability, so in this case you have to you have to say like this, I I could dance well when I was 5 years old, when I was 10 years old. I could swim in the river when I was 15 years old, when I was young. Okay, by this way, you have to express your thoughts. So you have to learn this basic things of grammar. Okay, and after learning this basic, but we don't need to go deep, much deep into the grammar, because there are lots of things. If you go at the initial step too deep into the grammar, so you might perplex, you might confused in the initial stage, and also by later you might give up your journey. So I am just recommending you to don't go too much into the grammar. So you have to learn the basic grammar of English, tenses, parts of speech, modal, and also active passive voice, and also some conditional sentence also. You have to learn some basic things also. And after learning this basic grammar, you have to jump to the you have to switch to the speaking part. Okay, so you can ask me that if we don't have any speaking partner, so what can we do? Okay, so these questions has been asked by many co-learners, many friends also from my sides also. So I'm going to answer this question in this way that if we don't have speaking partners, it's okay. It's absolutely okay, because we are living in the era of technology. There are lots of resources available on social platform also. YouTube, Google, Instagram, Facebook. So you can easily find anyone, and CV application, Skype application, and many of them are free. Okay, we don't need to give extra money for this, for using these kinds of applications. So I just recommend you, all of you, do that. Please to the, go and search these kinds of application and try to find any partner. Okay, so if you don't have a speaking partner, it's also okay. You can try to practice also in front of mirror. You can try to by taking the shadowing technique also. Shadowing technique where you have to just listen any good speaker, any advanced speaker, any good teachers also. and after listening his or her voice, her words, his or her words, and after that you just try to say whatever he or she has said. Okay, by this way uh, you can just try to practice, and it also help you to pronounce the word in the right way. Okay, so there are lots of techniques you can apply for speaking this language, and also you can try to practice by also by reading storybooks. Okay, but uh, many of them are trying to learn the novel also, newspaper also. But I'm recommending you to read the storybooks, especially the children's storybooks, because children's storybooks, there's a very the words, the phrases, or the sentence are used in a simple way, so that you can easily comprehend, easily understand these types of sentences. Okay, because they are used in a simple way for the understanding of the children. So you can easily grab those sentences, and also you also enjoy by reading any storybooks also. By this way, by having fun, and you can learn many things also from story. Okay. Okay, Rahul, hi. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you that you have to you have to read the storybooks also, so that you can understand this language very in a very easy way. And you have to then, after reading the storybooks, you have to keep a notebook also. You have to keep a notebook, and if you come across any new words, phrases, advanced idioms, also any sentence structure, you might note down these words, these advanced phrases, and you just after learning these sentences, and you have to apply in your daily conversation, so that you can remember this word sentence structure uh, for a very long term. Okay, by this way you will learn many things, and you can understand the what is the meaning of this sentence, and by this way you'll be a very good speaker also. And you will also after that, after reading the storybooks, you can try to speak. Okay, by try to say, you can just try to say that by practicing that our daily routine. Okay, suppose that if you ask me, tell me your daily routine, so I can tell you that my daily routine is very simple. Okay, very simple. I am an early bird. I am an early bird. I always get up at 6 o'clock. Before 6 o'clock, I always usually I get up 5 or 5:30. So that's why I am telling you that I am an early bird. And after getting up, I just take a glass of water. And after taking glass of water, I brush my teeth. And after brushing my teeth, I just go outside for taking exercise. And also after taking exercise, I return home for half an hour. After half an hour, I return to my home, and after returning home, I do my household chores, and I do my household chores, and sometimes I go to market for buying some vegetables also. And after that, I return home from my market after half an half after half an hour. And after returning home, I try to help my son to in his studies also, or whatever he faces any problems in his studies, I try to help him, and, and try to prepare his homework also. And after that, I take my breakfast. I take my breakfast. Basically, the menu is fruits. Okay, and after taking my breakfast, I take a shower. I take a shower, and after taking a shower, after taking a shower, I get myself dressed up, and then I taking a shower. I get myself dressed up, and I just prepare myself for going to school also, because my school starts at 10:40 a.m. and and I just go to school by my bike. And after reaching school, I attend the prayer assembly. Okay, and my school starts. I have told you that 10:45. 10:45 my school starts, and I just uh, I just take my classes on time also, whatever classes I have on a daily basis, and I take also my lunch also at 1:30, maybe 1 or maybe 1:30 sometimes. Okay, after finishing my lunch, I I also have to take sometimes also, if I have any special classes, I also take my classes. Okay, after taking my classes, my school ends or breaks up at 4:30 p.m. Okay, after that I return my home. I freshen up, and after freshening up, I just trying to, sometimes I go outside also for having a walk, but not always. Okay, so sometimes also I go to the field for playing cricket, football with my friends. And if I don't go, and after if I don't go, then I used to say, I remain in my room and try to have a conversation with co-learners on Skype application. And sometimes also I have to edit all the conversation, because I have to upload all those conversation in my YouTube channel, so that I have to do a lot of work. Maybe it takes 1 or half an hour also, because it takes a time also for editing purpose. After doing all these things for my YouTube, I just try to also sometimes I help my son to prepare his homework, and try to help him in his studies also. And in between this time also I take some tiffin also in this time. And after that I have my dinner 10 or 10:30. Okay, maybe 10 this time. After completing my after finishing my dinner, I go I go to sleep at 11 o'clock. Okay, so this is my daily routine. But you can try also by saying this kinds of daily routine always, for just for practicing purpose. Okay. Okay, so if you have any question, please message me, so that I can reply to your message regarding this language learning, speaking. And right now, nowadays, what I'm trying to, what I do right now nowadays, that I'm trying to, I'm trying to. Okay, so one have messaged me that how to improve WH question. Okay, this is a very nice question. Okay, so it's very simple. So there are many WH words. Okay, there are two types of questions. One is yes no question, and another is WH question. Yes no question is do you go to school? Do you have any pen? Do your friends help you or not? Does anybody come to your house? So uh, by this way you are going to ask by yes no question. Okay, so these are called, if you are using at the initial time also, at the start also, do, does, am, is, are. So in this case, these are called yes no question. Okay, But if you use the word WH at the initial start, okay, so why, for example, that what's your name, what's your name, how do you go to school, and when will your friend come, okay, so these are called WH question. You have to know in what situation they are used, okay. So WH question, there are who, what, when, where, how, how often, at what time, how many, how much. I'm going to give you some example. What is used to know the thing? What is used to know the thing? Suppose that what's your name? If I ask you what's your name, maybe you can answer by this way that my name is Rahul, my name is Ram, Sam, by this way. Okay. So what makes you happy? If someone asks me what makes you happy, okay. So your coming makes me happy. Reading books makes me happy. By this way, you are you can answer. Okay. And when will you come? If I when also tells about time. When will you come? I will come at 7 o'clock. Okay. How will you go to your office? If someone asks you how will you go to your office, you can answer by saying that I go to office by bus, by car. I go to office on foot. By this way you can answer. Okay. And at what time do you go to your office? At what time do you go to school? Okay. I go to office at 10:30, at 9 a.m. By this way you can answer. And how many and how much? How many? If someone wants to know the the number, okay. If someone wants to know the number, so, suppose that someone wants to know how many students are there in your school. So they want to know the amount of students, okay. They want to know the quantity of students, okay. So how many students are there in your school? You have to answer by saying that there are 1200 students in our school, okay. So how many family members do you have? I have 5 family members in my family. By this way you can answer, okay. And if someone wants to know the for example, I am going to say that how much water is in this bucket, okay. The one how much water is in this bucket, the parameter they are going to know, okay. So by this way you can ask how much money do you have, how much money. I have 200 rupees with me, okay. And in case of also which, okay, which color do you like most, which season do you like most. If someone asks you which color do you like most, my favorite color is red, or you can say that I like red color, okay. I like red color the most. Okay. And also another part is that I'm going to tell you writing part, okay. So writing is also very essential part also to learn this language. What happens that writing writing also improves your thinking also, your understanding capability, okay. So by writing something on your notebook also, you have you have time to think what you are going to what you are going to write. Okay, so suppose that if you are going to write something on what I say, prices hiking of daily commodities. Okay, prices hiking on daily commodities, or yes, if you want to write something on this topic, so you have to think what the sentence structure there will be. Okay, so suppose that I'm going to write something on prices hiking on daily commodities, prices rising also. Hiking means rising, increasing. Okay, so you can write by thinking this way, that this has become very burning problem. Okay, because nowadays prices hiking of each and every and almost everything. Okay, everything, be it prices of groceries or vegetables, or even I can say that medicines also. Okay, so they are increasing. These things, daily commodities, are increasing by leaps and bounds. Okay, it means that these things are the prices of these things are increasing or rising rapidly. Okay, rapidly. I just use the phrase by leaps and bounds. Okay, by leaps and bounds, these things are increasing day by day. So in this case, what happens that we the common people, okay, so we the common people are facing a lot. We are facing a lot to make a boat ends meet. Okay, to make a boat ends meet, we are facing a lot. But what should we do? The government should take necessary action to to control these kinds of situation. Okay, so government should come forward and take any necessary or strict action to control this situation, so that uh, we can live in a better way. Okay, I'm not able to understand how to manage. Okay, so I'm going to tell you one thing is that to learn this language, you have to crazy. You have to be very passionate, enthusiastic about learning this language. Okay, so if you think that it's a piece of cake, it's a cakewalk, so it will be very easy. But if you are going to think that in this way, that no, it's a very tough language, and uh, I am not able to speak this language, and there are lots of challenges, difficulties. Okay, so it will take a lot of time, and it will be very difficult to speak this language for you only, for especially for you, because in doing everything there are lots of ups and downs, or lots of challenges in front of you. So if you are going to learn this language, and if you take this decision that you will learn this language, and because you should have positive mindset. Okay, so there are two types of mindset: growth mindset and is fixed mindset. So most of the people comes under the fixed mindset. Okay, but If you are under this fixed mindset, you will not be able to understand, you will not be able to speak this language in a proper way. So you have to switch to the growth mindset. Growth mindset, what is growth mindset? Growth mindset is a mindset in where you have to you have to face all the difficulties, but you will overcome all these difficulties, challenges in front of you. Okay, you don't you should not give up in this journey also. You have to face all these difficulties, all these challenges, all these problems, whatever you have in your life, in front of learning this language, but you have to overcome all these things. You have to overcome all these things, you have to tackle all these things. By this way you will go further to speak this language in a better way. Okay, so I am also in this growth mindset, because there are lots of problems in front of us. I am just like you. Okay, don't think me that I am a very advanced speaker or a language expert. I am just like you. Okay, so what happens that this is all about our mindset. What are we trying to do? It's all about our mindset. If your mindset says that yes, yeah, I can learn this language like a native speaker, or like any advanced speaker or a fluent speaker, so definitely you are going to be a very good speaker, advanced speaker in a very short time. But if you are not thinking like this, that no, I cannot speak this language, it's not of my cup of tea, so definitely it will take a lot of time. Okay, so what I'm going to suggest you that you have to understand, and you should have positive mindset, and you have to be very dedicated. Okay, you have to be very dedicated, and simultaneously you have to keep on practicing on a daily basis. Okay, if you are not practicing on a daily basis, you might lose something, because it demands, this language demands also practice. If you are not going to practice on a daily basis, it will not be able, it will not be effective for you to speak this language in a proper way. Okay, so you have to face the criticism. If someone keep on saying that you are not speaking like a very good speaker, if you make any mistake while speaking this language, so it's okay. Because people stocks are to criticize you, people stocks are to backbite you, they are taunting you sometimes also, but it's okay. Okay, so because you have to understand that we have to come out from our comfort zone. Without coming out from your comfort zone, you will not be able to speak in a very good way. Because everybody you can see the story of a very good learner, any speaker, or any successful person also. So you can go there, you can just learn many things from them, that they are come they have come out from their comfort zone. Okay, by let's for example, you can you can take the example of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the greatest cricketer of world, or the greatest cricketer of India also. Okay, so he was a very now he was a ex-captain, but he had won many titles, many awards. He had won many awards, rewards also from international level. Okay, so he won uh, the title of uh, T20 World Cup 2007, and also 2000 maybe 2013 maybe. Okay, this World Cup he also won also under his captaincy. Okay, but he before that he was with ticket checker, I think. Before that, Mahendra Singh Dhoni was working in a railway department. Okay, so he was a ticket checker in that time also, in his previous time. But he was very passionate, very enthusiastic about playing cricket, and used to dream that in his earlier times to play cricket for India or in international level. So by this way, he had tried a lot. He had tried a lot, and he toiled a lot also for continuing his passion. And he also come out from his comfort zone because he had already got another job in this time. But he came out from his comfort zone, and after trying a lot for achieving his feat, okay, achieving his feat achievement also. By this way, he has become the greatest cricketer of India. Okay, so what I am how why I am saying this example, because I want to give you this example that Mahendra Soni has come out from his comfort zone, and then he has become the greatest cricketer of India. So by this way we have to learn, from his life also, how he has become the greatest cricketer of India. Okay, so we have to also come out from our comfort zone, so that we can speak this language in a better way. So there are lots of challenges, difficulties, problems, always, not for me, not for you, for everyone. But we have to think in a positive way that we can do it. We can do it, and we can learn this language, and we definitely will learn this language by hook or crook. Okay. Okay, I think that I have to end this live session right now, and I'm not able to use properly this live section because this is my first live. Okay, so friends, I'm ending this live session. Okay, I'll I'll come very soon on this live session. Okay, okay, Tata, bye bye. Keep practicing and keep learning.